All right, YouTube. Welcome to the Conscious Growing Garden channel, where we talk about everything in from the peas, plant life, uh, public school system, pharmaceutical companies, physicians, uh, pastors. Uh, we talk about people in general, right? Celebrities, uh, current events that happen with amongst the people, right? We the people. Um, Definitely, politics, politicians. So I probably said that already, but that's one of our and the plant life is one of the two of the main subjects that we really concentrate on this channel. Um, and then just being prepared, right? That's another one. Being prepared, right? So if we should ever have an EMP, like something like that, where they send something that would knock all the electricity out, knock out the internet, right? Uh, you probably going to need something to be able to to be able to still operate and use your cell phone in the house or whatever, right? And be able to charge it and be able to, get a signal or whatever. So what we got here, right here today, guys, a small generator, okay? And this actually comes with a solar panel, okay, that you plug it up to, and you can plug one, two. Is there any more in here? Yeah, so it's two. So you can plug up two devices for plugs, and then you got one, two, three devices for like computer stuff, like you want to put your computer up or charge your phone, and then you have two DC outputs, okay, that you can use for different things, right? Whatever you might have, a tool or something that you might need to use, right? Uh, and of course, you have the power button. You know what I'm saying, to show you when it comes on, so you see where it's fully charged at, whatever, that kind of thing. And then of course you have the adapter button. So there's two different buttons to cut off different powers, so that you can know how to use it. Now we have more than one of these, of course, but that's one I just want to show you guys. Also, with the EMP, they send the EMP, any cell phones, computers and stuff that's not protected, that's not inside of some type of aluminum protection, right? They use that what can happen is that they can that I guess that wave that they sent could send out could shock your phone and can deactivate your phone if your phone's not working. So if you go to the store, right, you buy some candy, right, you'd be surprised what they have and what they don't have. You go to the store and you buy some candy, like we bought these True Fruits, right? These natural raspberries. These were, matter of fact, they were covered in chocolate. These were very delicious, okay? But not just the bag. Inside the bag, let me show you what's inside the bag. It's got a seal to it. Inside the bag, there's an aluminum siding. See that covering in there? If there's a phone, you take a cell phone that you use, an extra cell phone, and you put it inside this bag, and you seal the bag like this, right? Whenever an EMP occurs, or any type of wave radio to knock out the signals, this phone will still be able to be activated, and I can take it out, I can charge it on this thing, and I can use the phone. Okay, so there's just little small details of things that we must be aware of, just in case. Shout out, and matter of fact, shout out to all the preppers. Shout out to all the preppers that talk about these things. You know what I'm saying? I can go through the list. Shout out to Lead Farmer. Shout out to Prepper 101. Shout out to Prepper Nurse. Shout out to Prepper Alaska. Right? Just a few people that I've been watching, and that I really enjoy their videos, and I get a lot of information from. Right? Shout out to TJ Preps. Shout out to Growing Network. Shout out to Callie Kim. Growing in my gardens, growing your own greens. Right, all my gardeners, all my preppers. Shout out to Mississippi Girl Life. Right, love and respect to the ancestor Urban Grandpa. Right, I've learned so much. Shout out to my homie Nah Love. Right, love you, baby. I learned so much from these people, right? And here's the thing. I was able to uh, to grow in a certain area that I probably wasn't prepared for. You know what I'm saying? As a gardener, I know how to grow. I know how to take care of my vegetables. I know how to grow fruit and vegetables, and how to prune and how to plant, and how to seed harvest, and all of those things, right? Even fight off the insects and the animals that's in my garden, that might get in my garden, to deter them from getting in so that I can have a successful garden year. But there's certain things that I learned that I may not have been prepared for if not for these people, right? Shout out to the angry. Oh yeah, shout out to the angry prepper, right? It's so many of you guys. I'll be all day shout your name out, and I shouldn't have said anybody because I don't want to forget anybody. But anybody I forget, charge it to my head, not to my heart. I did not purposely do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's so many of you guys, and I watch so many of you dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy your videos, and you know, I'm just a small channel, but I appreciate all of the information, right, and all of the support that I do get from the people that I do support, and those that come on and watch my videos from time to time, right? So as a gardener, we're gonna get into some things that's going on as far as animal life. The wildlife is getting really very aggressive. In last year, we had things. I noticed that there was a lot of no farming going on. Okay, I live in Ohio. I live in a huge farming state, and I realized that as we went past a lot of the farms down southern Ohio, there was nobody farming. There was nobody farming. There was no corn. There was no beans or peas, none of that. And so what I noticed is that a lot of the animals that try to nibble off those things out there, that food wasn't available. So a lot of these wildlife started coming further to the inner city. And so I've always had deer in my backyard. Always had deer in my backyard. But now I'm dealing with things like I had corn growing in my backyard, and I went out there and saw a squirrel like shucking my corn. Now, I literally had to get garlic and put it around the corn and keep them away from it because they don't like that. So that's just another example of what you can do. When you grow garlic or when you got garlic bulbs, you can hang it around your corn. You can put it around your garden, garlic or onions. That deters a lot of the wildlife. Okay, as well as I like to use a lot of coffee grounds in my garden, which takes the smell away from the plant. The plant has a smell that it lets off, a pheromone, a type of pheromone smell, a scent. And animals, that's how they thrive, by scent. So they, if I got a lot of coffee grounds in the garden, they can't sense it, they can't smell it as well. So it's not as strong, and that way I can actually keep them from getting in my garden and getting in stuff. Right now, I've actually only had one animal in my garden, or two animals in my garden. Birds, they always fly in there, right? And then one time we left it. I don't know if I left the gate open or one of my family members left the gate open and didn't close it properly. You know what I'm saying? And a groundhog got in there. You know, and we went out there and he saw us and he was running or whatever. He ran away and scanned it away. But other than that, we haven't really had a lot of issues with animals, and so we want to keep that same rhythm going on this year. We're close to springtime and the garden's about to get started, and so I want everybody to start thinking about growing something. I want everybody to start thinking about preparing for shtf, right? And just keeping your eyes in tune, not just necessarily on the mainstream media, but I think a lot of us need to go back door. You know what I'm saying, to some of these personal channels of these people that are spreading information and figure out what the truth is. Okay, so always think. I know we think in our minds. I know our hearts are connected to our minds and our feelings and emotions and stuff. But sometimes we got to make logical and common sense decisions. You know what I'm saying, and be aware. That's the word I could use, to be aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything somebody tells you. Okay? Always be conscious to grow in every area of your life. Okay? And do your own research. All right? Peace.